always reminding you that kapag happy ang spouse, magiging happy ang buong house. Welcome sa inyong lahat. Another episode, interesting topic. But before that, love,
mag-like, mag-subscribe, social media accounts katulad ng Facebook, ng Instagram, meron din po tayo sa YouTube, TikTok, at saka ang Twitter.
Kayo ba ay nagkaroon na ng trust issues?
na magtiwala, feeling mo, hindi katiwa-tiwala itong pagkukwentuhan ko. Something like that. Tsaka meron pa. Kaya daw nagkakaroon ng trust issues kasi baka ilang beses na nasaktan. Kaya nahirapan magtiwala. Yan ang pag-usapan natin. Trust issues in a relationship na pinamagatan natin na
Tiwala na hindi dapat mawala. Ang problema rin naman natin minsan, sa sobrang naibigay mo na yung pagtitiwala mo sa naging kaibigan mo o yung kaibigan mo na sobrang tagal na panahon. And then may nangyari. Kasi ang trust o yung pagtitiwala natin sa isa't isa ay isang essential component ng isang successful relationship. When it is lacking, it can cause problems. And it can also cause conflicts. Yun na nga. Problems, conflicts, lahat na.
Yeah. Usually, nagmamanifest ito in many things. Pwede ito magmanifest sa jealousy, suspicion, anxiety, at ito pa, usually, fear of abandonment.
Sa relationship, pagka nagkaroon ng mistrust, red flag na ba ito?
Yeah.
Ang trust issues can be a sign that someone has experienced a significant amount of trauma. Pero again, hindi ibig sabihin na hindi mawo-work out.
That's why we are going to discuss kung paano ba ma-overcome. How can we start to rebuild, still continue this journey called marriage, and of course, yung relationship din natin sa ibang tao. So, kailangan, ang number one natin, i-identify natin kung may underlying reasons for your trust issue. Kaya maganda po na i-identify natin kung mayroong mga patterns and accept risk or hindi mo alam kung magtitiwala ka pa ulit. At sabi nga, the road may be foggy at this time, malabo, hindi natin alam kung paano, saan ba tayo uusad, paano tayo uusad, but always choose to continue moving forward, walking forward. Sabi mo nga palagi, love, ongoing progress. Baby steps, lagi namin sinasabi po.
I-commit niyo talaga yung sarili ninyo. Are we getting ahead of ourselves? Have a conversation. Pwede ba nating pag-usapan? Di ba? However you may express it. Pero syempre, mas maganda kung sa malumanay para hindi kayo nagkakagirian tapos natitrigger ang bawat isa na as the Bible also tells us that love does not keep records of wrongs. Sinusulat nyo siya dahil alam nyo, ito yung triggers mo, triggers ko. Work on one at a time.
Isa pa natin na pwedeng gawin, learn how trust works. Be consistent with your actions. Demonstrate honesty, reliability, and commitment dito sa relationship na ito. It requires willingness. Kailangan bukal ito sa kalooban ninyo pareho na to be transparent and communicate openly to keep your promises and commitments para ma-act din natin ng ways na makita naman ng ating asawa that we value and respect them. At talagang mahalaga itong relasyon na ito. Kaya talagang hindi po ito madaling gawin, pero hindi po ito imposible.
Sa 10 tama at isang mali, tapos na yung 10 tama, di ba? Ubus lahat yon. Since you already know how trust works, bring yourself back to that state. Foundation built on trust, pagkakatiwala talaga din natin sa Panginoon. Yung bang trust na ito, it's an encouragement. We cannot mistrust God on this. The Lord will be the one to restore your relationship.
Dahil nga mataas ang emosyon, maraming mga nangyayari, let's take emotional risks and be vulnerable. Minsan, tinakamusta ka lang, kinuwento mo na lahat, pati buhay mo. If trust issues are deeply ingrained in your relationship, meaning hindi nyo alam kung paano magsimula, and therefore it's causing significant problems, meaning been there for years, paulit-ulit lang, lagi na lang kayong parang nasa bilog that you cannot get out, then we would like to encourage you to seek professional help. Consider seeking therapist or counselor.
When you start to mistrust someone, ang mangyayari, you will not trust anyone. Hindi magkakaroon ng resolution pagka hindi niyo siya naikwento.
Tama. Kasi kung hindi po tayo matutulungan. Naintindihan po natin yung iba pag it's already risking your emotions and you are vulnerable.
susunod ay get to the root of your trust issues. Communicate with your spouse. Open and honest communication is critical in overcoming trust issues.
Ulit, what kind of communication?
Open and honest. Critical siya in overcoming trust issues.
Yeah.
You talk to each other. You're a husband, you talk to your wife. You're a wife, you talk to your husband about your concerns, about your fears, about your expectations.
Yeah.
And then, as your spouse is listening, ikaw din, pag nag-respond na sila, you also carefully listen. Ika nga you listen to understand. Pag hindi mo pinakinggan
ng tama,
you're throwing off everything na sinasabi ng husband mo at wife mo. You will not get to the root of your trust issues. Maybe one of the roots ng trust issues nyo is not listening.
Parang hindi nakikita nung spouse na nakikinig, na binavalue ko yung sinasabi mo at nararamdaman mo, nandito ako para sa'yo. Pa ang pwedeng gawin para ma-overcome ang ating trust issues?
Be consistent in your actions. Be reliable. Trust is built through consistency and reliability. If you want your spouse to trust you, you need to be consistent in your actions and be reliable in your commitments. Iwasan natin yung pabago-bago ang sinasabi.
Yes is yes. No is no.
Kasi let's say yung ibang pagsabi ng uwi ako ng maaga, naging consistent ka for 1 week.
Okay.
Pero nag-umpisa na yung gusto mo palang lumabas, gusto mo pala to be with friends, gusto mo. Pero sabi ka pa rin ng sabi na, hindi, uwi ako ng 7 p.m. Sabay tayo mag-dinner. Di na kayo nagkasabay. Tapos, syempre, napagsabihan na ng asawa. Tapos, ang nangyari ay matigil na pag-usapan. Okay, uuwi ako talaga ng alas 7 bukas. Uwi naman siya kinabukasan, pero nung makalawa, late na naman siya umuwi. Yung mga bagay na ganun, hindi na nagiging totoo tuloy. So,
hindi ka consistent kasi.
Isang aspeto lang, pag-uuwi lang yun.
So, hindi ka tuloy nagiging reliable.
So, yung susunod ay be mindful of your relationships.
Kadikit po ito ng listen to understand para pag nalulungkot, you show empathy naman. Para makita mo, maging mindful ka dito sa relationship na ito. Yung sinasabi palagi na you put yourself in your spouse's shoes. Ibig sabihin, kaya maging mindful ka. Pero kung hindi ka mindful at hindi ka talaga nakatitig and then you're looking and listening, hindi mo mapapakita na I am here. Hindi ko alam kung anong nararamdaman mo, but I am here. So be mindful. Show empathy and compassion. Kasi may sinasabi siya, may concern siya, may pangangailangan siya. Ano ang next?
Keep your commitment. So you keep your promises. Sa spouse mo, sa asawa mo, follow through on what you say. And if you can't, be honest and transparent about it. Tell the truth, yun na lang.
Talagang passionate lang po kami dahil pinag-uusapan po dito ay trust issues in relationships. So kailangan intindihin po natin itong mabuti because isa po talaga ito sa napakahirap pero hindi imposible again. Bawat pamilya may pag-asa by the grace of God. Talagang hindi po kayo nag-iisa dito. If you are listening and watching, we want to encourage you. Walang imposible, but please consider the things that we are discussing. Ang susunod, forgive and trust again. Kung bakit po tayo kailangan magpatawad. Kahit na hindi po humihingi ng tawad, kasi pinatawad din po tayo ng Panginoon. Forgive as the Lord forgave, sabi niya. Kaya ang reset button talaga natin is before God, we forgive the person. Para maalis yung napakalaking bato na masakit na nangyari sa mistrust. Lip service, hindi sincere. That's why kahit hindi pa ho humihingi ng tawad, magpatawad po tayo before God kasi recipient tayo nun. Binigyan niya tayo ng kapatawaran, kaya ipapataw din natin yun, mahirap man. Kaya hihingin nga natin ang grasya niya. Yeah. Sinasabi nga, when we forgive others, we are doing ourselves a favor. There.
So, not easy, not simple.
Na talaga.
Kung papaano mag-fix ng mga trust issues.
Right.
Kung meron kang trust issues, di ba, and it's hindering your ability to build happy and healthy relationship, it's time to make a change.
Dahil ang relationship should be rooted in affection, love, and loyalty.
So again, overall, ang trust is a critical component of any healthy relationship. It requires ongoing efforts, an ongoing effort and attention to maintain. When trust is present, can create a sense of safety, a sense of security, and intimacy that can strengthen the bond between the two people and contribute to a happy, fulfilling partnership.
Yeah. Meron ding workshop that can help you restore and rebuild your trust. Mag-register po kayo sa Happy Wife, Happy Life online workshop. May workshop tayo. Kakaroon kayo ng free Happy Wife Life book. E-book po ito ha. Workbook. Tapos may bonus pa to na 5 hours to resolving conflicts. Type workshop, all caps, or visit chingtv.com.
So thank you for joining us.
I'm Coach Marian Peña.
And this is Coach Chico saying, ang bawat pamilya may pag-asa.
Happy spouse,
happy house.